this game.
Yeah, no, I think there could be
trying his hardest right now. And like I said, back in DC, this was his hero. He played this all the time. As Witch Doctor is going to get shackled, AUI. His former teammate on DC, in fact, will be taken out by Bulba himself. Crit. He's going to take another Spirit Lance to the face, and we'll drop to the Maledicts.
First item with their 600 starting gold, going to lane with a Ring of Tarask and nothing else to start off their laning. I think Matumba did that on Terrorblade yesterday. As
AUI is going to take a tumble. I mean, this is the beauty of roaming. This is how I got divine support somehow, Cinder, and roaming with Mirana, just killing creeps. Bulba on the top lane has a Maledict applied to him. Will attempt to run away. This is going to be a lot of damage. Another tick to come. It looks like he is super dead. AUI will be taking a little damage from Crit as that DD. I mean, Shadow Shaman actually hurts, though, even without DD. Oh my He's going to get the Hex off onto Skeeter. Skeeter very low. One more right click will do it.
Every now and then, just pop in the shovel when you know nothing is going to happen. Dig up something and put it back in.
Ryoya going on top of Underlord in the top lane. Kezu looks to be very dead. On top of the Roar, in fact. Shadow Demon is the first to fall, though. Really not doing that much damage yet against the tank Kezu. Finally takes him out. It's a 1-for-1. Here's the shackle onto the Witch Doctor AUI. This is going to be his third death in the last couple minutes. Looks like that's definitely going to be the case. Brile has the double bracers. Not doing a ton of damage yet, but Crit seems to be perfectly healthy as Moon Meander completely out of leaps. Ryoya has another Astral Step in a moment here. Gets off his Aether Remnant, then jumps in. It looks like he'll get that finishing kill. It's a triple kill for Ryoya on the Void Spirit.
Crit's thinking about
as Brile. He's thinking about it.
If they get this,
has the shackle as well. Remnant there into the Hex, into the shackle. Can Brile actually get a kill before he goes down? No. Ultra kill for Ryoya.
Control. Say it, Shannon. Say it.
It's out of control. Aether Remnant on top of AUI now is Ryoya, looking to potentially try to finish somebody off. Oh, who's caught off here? Looks like it's going to be Moon Meander, and that's going to be a very easy kill. Shackle now into Witch Doctor and Easter.
But more importantly, I think you had to open up the mid area way earlier. You needed to make a team movement that succeeded to compete with this Alchemist as... Oh, Brile's going to die here, more than likely.
Yeah. Well, he gets the boat off, which is going to help his teammates, if nothing else, and actually stun the Alchemist. Arteezy, no Aegis. This could be a really big kill if they can finish him off. But it looks like that is not going to be the case, as reinforcements have arrived in the form of Ryoya, with still that Aegis intact, along with the Yules. Skeeter, no Doppelganger for 2 seconds. It's going to be close, but will tick down to the Radiance, as the rest of Crazy are now on the run. Unstable Concoction. Gonna end up stunning himself as the Yules on top of Moon Meander. Looks like they'll be able to at least secure that. Dark Rift was used to...
For EG, a draw is more than enough right now.
Ooh, Ryoya. He's gonna Yules himself. Or was that a Yules from somebody else, maybe? That's a double root as a result of that. All right. Pesos. I don't know about the conversion rate on that right now, but looks like Arteezy is going to get torrented. We have a Roar. Buyback onto Ryoya. He's going to be back in the fray very shortly. Bulba completely out of mana. As Arteezy going into the fray. Looks like the Torrent is going to connect along with the boat, but Crit will live to see another day. But Dark Rift,
and now we get this natural transition where they're 5 heroes together in mid going into the base. Good damage. Arrow was used already. Okay. Arteezy has a heart, by the way, and AC.
Yeah, the assault picked up in the last fight, being used to full effect to try to take out these racks. Looks like the shackle's going to be onto the Mirana, getting very low, as Arteezy wants to finish off somebody, but it looks like Crit will be the first to fall. Skeeter taking a ton of damage, gets off the Doppelganger. Looks like he will barely live thanks to the hood that he picked up not too long ago. AUI gets crushed by Ryoya.
More expensive. Uh-oh. Good wraparound.
Yeah, yeah, very good. We have a smoke. Oh, the Aether Remnant. Very nicely done. Ends up getting the stun, showing everything off as Ryoya jumps in, jumps back out. Arteezy is here to play. Looks like AUI is going to get completely crushed before the fight even begins. It looks like the trade will be Shadow Shaman, or Shadow Demon, I should say, as the buyback comes in the fray for the Shadow Demon is Brile. Now on the run, taking heavy Radiance damage. Pretty tanky overall, especially with that boat buff. The Yules is there, though, and it looks like he will be going into the grave as well, as this Roshan looks to be a freebie for Ryoya.
Have to try something here, but
they're gonna see him. But of course he has Aegis, so he doesn't really care. As Arteezy jumps in, and Kezu, he looks so squishy somehow. Buys back into the game, and Ryoya and company focusing on Skeeter with all these illusions. They have a decent team against him, honestly. But Brile coming in as well. Here comes the boat. It's going to hit onto one hero, and that is Bulba.
Oh, good cast.
Bulba just took a solo shark to the face, as now the pressure is being applied by Arteezy onto Moon Meander, but it looks like Shadow Demon's going to be the first to fall. Ryoya on the top of Bryle. Crit still has Serpent Wards. Not sure if he wants to use them. Gets Force Staff onto the low ground, but will be taken out by Skeeter. It's a double kill for him. Arteezy with a concoction onto KheZu. Can they get this dieback kill is the real question. Gonna get slowed perpetually. There's the bash from the newly picked up basher onto Arteezy. So that is a dieback.
Needs way more time and another 1 or 2 items. He needs a butterfly plus maybe this abyssal. Then he's a threat.
The boat is coming, but Ryoya will be perfectly fine. Again, Bulba taking the solo boat for his team. What a good, clean boy he is. Looks like Arteezy did take out Moon Meander. Bulba, with that Crimson Guard, is living to see another day. And now Skeeter's on the run. Ryoya, not going to be able to get the stun off because of the illusions. As Crit still has Serpent Ward from the last fight. Will not... Oh, he forced to safety. Roar onto Skeeter. Somehow he found the mana as a triple kill for Arteezy, basically diving the fountain. And now Phantom Lancer left to his own devices will drop. And now KheZu alone in base.
Truly expert opinions if we can. Suns.
And then he makes the first move, and there's no leap skilled on Moon Meander. He's toast.
Yes,
Good
he
move
is
from
delicious toast with jam and whatever else you like to put on it, depending on your option. A break normally without a Shadow Demon.
1 to 2.
Okay, so in this game, I assume he's going to keep it on 1 for the laning stage.
Yeah, you could have
Or at least
argued
hold on
for
to
not
points.
skilling at all. There's the rotation stomping. Bulba actually in this lane.
He's hoof
very
stomping the
far.
crap out of him.
800
Top
gold
lane,
lead,
we're going to see a
minute
Stampede
6.
being used to full effect.
there
And
it is.
Arteezy will die, getting initiated on in the bot lane. It's a 3v1. Here comes the boat. And it will connect, and that'll be an easy kill. It takes a while, but they find it.
Your component before you die compared to Demon Edge, right? And
Yeah.
when you buy the components on the way, it ramps up your farming speed, so it's just better in every single way. Getting a
Moon
cheaper
Meander's dead.
broadsword will ramp up your farm faster than waiting another minute to finish a Demon Edge. So it just
We're
farms
seeing a
up on the way.
Stampede used as well. Ryoya in a lot of trouble. He will tick down to Bryle. So Bryle...
I'm looking at... Oh, mid lane. Okay. they
Chaotic
are-
offering onto Ryoya. Looks like this is going to be more than enough to be taken out. So 1 for 1 across the board, though, as Moon Meander dies in another lane. Fly, is he going to continue to be pressured here by the Golem, just beating the absolute crap out of him? Looks like that's definitely going to be the case as Bryle finishes him off.
Except if it's really safe. And EG are taking full advantage of that. Very aware, of course, with
Another
the master
fight
of not
here.
fighting on
KheZu.
Anti-Mage Arteezy himself.
Doesn't have Stampede to work with. Double Edge not doing a ton. Do they actually want to continue here with Bryle jumping at the Astral Step? He's out of charges, though. Bulba pretty low. And the last remaining spell for Fly keeps his Bulba coach alive. But Ryoya might not be so lucky. Actually runs into essentially the entire enemy team and will die as a result. So instead of Bulba going down, it is their mid laner. As I believe Arteezy now has Radiance. But they took heavy damage for that. X marks the spot will be avoided. Bryle gets out to safety. He's pretty low on mana, so I'm not sure if they actually want to fight. AOI also does not have Chaotic Offering. Will be chased down by Bulba. And it looks like that's going to be a very easy kill. KheZu in the meantime getting X'd into the Purge. Into the boat. They're just using everything on my boy KheZu now. He's pretty tanky, but Bulba jumps in and ends up getting the kill. Fly in the meantime taking the Mana Void to the face. So it's a 2 for 2 overall, as Arteezy died just before that as well. So it ended up being worth it, going in pretty heavy in that mid lane. But they're going to continue to fight, surprisingly enough. Ryoya, no boat, of course, just use it. Bryle getting silenced, getting bashed. Looks like the triple kill will go to Bulba.
Bulba with another Z, as well as I think it was Fly. We're not even close to being able to connect, and maybe underestimating the movement possibilities from Crazy, as AUI is going to die again.
Filth. Absolute filth.
And Arteezy's level 20, and you can see the change in mindset. He's like, my ulti will get off no matter what now.
Oh.
So I'm
jumping in is Skeeter with that basher, ends up canceling that TP. Absolutely no mana, but of course he has his level 20 talent for the no reincarnation cost, but he is completely surrounded. And there you're seeing the Aghanims come into work with that Resonant Pulse. That's a double silence. He's getting pretty low, but there's the save from Fly and the counter initiation with that boat. One is dead. Incoming. Oh, the Xbox spot actually keeps him alive a little bit longer, but Wraith King finally died. But was it worth it? We'll see if EG can turn this around after the fact, as KheZu on the run has the Lotus Orb enabled. It is a 2-for-1 AM and Void Spirit dead, KheZu to follow. So Arteezy sacrifices himself. Bissell be able to just lock down the AM further.
Oh, Lotus Orb. Lotus Orb
You're gonna
again.
see the double Corrosive Haze, double Wraith Fire Blast as well, but not the double Disruption. Not this time around. Stampede is there. There's a Chaotic Offering as counter initiation. Ryoya is here though, with that boat available. So the Chaotic Offering really used to very little effect, as KheZu will likely fall with that last right click from Ryoya. Bulba very low, pops the BKB.
Second time without it. Now with it, it's gonna be almost impossible. There's the silence.
Yeah, the silence from Resonant Pulse. He's going to be able to get out of dodge, at least actually going to go back into the river and take out poor little Fly on that Shadow Demon. Now Arteezy, absolutely no mana, but again, level 20 talent, he'll be back. He's going to get stunned right off the bat, though, from the Resonant Pulse. The Skeeter, not going to be able to get out of dodge, as that boat will perfectly connect with the X marks the spot, as the damage will continue. AM is going to jump onto Crit, trying to do as much damage as possible before he gets off that Mana Void. Not a whole lot of damage, though, because of that beautiful wand usage, but does find the kill nonetheless. Buyback onto the Void Spirit. We'll be back in the fray very shortly. Remember, Arteezy's ult is back up in 13 seconds, so they have to kill him now if they're going to go for it. Jumping in, beautiful damage from Baral, getting the double silence, triple silence, in fact. He's going to continue the pressure as Rio absolutely out of mana. Gets Spirit Vesseled as well. And now Arteezy's ultimate is back up, gets the back onto AM, and down AM goes. Bryle will have to get the hell out of... Yeah. He gets disrupted. Here comes the counter initiation, though. The silence onto Kunkka, but the boat connects. Buyback is here for AM, and he will use it immediately. Fly taking a lot of damage in the meantime, but the silence onto the Void Spirit. Looks like he'll be able to dodge that out, but the Chaotic Offering to follow. KheZu, double edge. Nice control overall as Mana Void comes out. Double kill for Ryoya though. Buyback immediately onto both the Earth Spirit and the Warlock as KheZu drops in addition before for now. Actually, I thought he had buyback. Did he just spend his money? Well, either way, Void Spirit just dies right in his base. KheZu does have buyback now. We'll use it, but this looks to be the beginning of the end for game 2 most likely as AUI takes a tumble.
And he did take the Vampiric Aura, by the way.
Hell yeah, love to see it.
Opens up bottom, but now Skitter's out of mana.
Yeah, he's trying to save this melee racks, but maybe a bit ambitious. But I mean, you don't really have any other choice at this point, honestly. So understandable. He is dead. They know that's a dieback, so GG's come out.
Retaliate. Pretty sick.
Dude, I love the crazy lineup.
Yeah,
Ooh, Fairy Fire, hype. I'm hyping as much as I can. Ryoya's running away. Run.
I mean, Shannon, he's dire. He has nowhere to run to.
He's dead. I feel like there's always an exception in Dota, but I feel like
maybe Brood, but even Brood wins, I think, possibly.
Okay.
Ryoya is just killing himself.
He's going
right now.
in.
He's trying to
He's
trade.
going ham.
Okay.
And he's dead, just as we said that Huskar will destroy. Ryoya
didn't even die.
Instead.
If you tell them the state of the game right now in mid lane and in the pause, they're like, okay, we'll deal with it. But they're not like, they might think it's going better than it is based on the kill, right? Like that's where you really inspire hope in your teammates. Holy shit, you killed
we definitely
Huskar.
have more information. Bottom lane in the meantime, Bulba had the battery stop going. Skeeter very low, will fall to the right click of Crit. We got some diving in the bot lane. Ryoya coming in with that haste rune. We got some TP support coming in though as well. Skeeter at half HP, but here comes the Huskar. Brawl TP's in, gets a nice ult. Bulba looks to be super dead. Brawl pretty low, but his passive is definitely going to work. Ryoya
with the last like 5 to 10 Spectre games I've watched. So.
Ooh, blink,
KheZu again.
hoof stomp, and into the life break beautifully.
But maybe they can still make it work. They're setting up for Spectre.
Crit is dead in the top lane, and in the meantime, the hookshot does connect onto the Spectre. See if they have enough damage to take him out. Arteezy a bit blocked by the cogs. There goes the Haunt. Will Spectre get out in time? It looks like for now, the False Promise is applied. Probably going to heal up a decent amount, if not to full.
Nerfs they just had, or solutions other heroes have. Oh, good arrow.
Ryoya again getting caught off guard. Heal's not enough for Crit. Could have actually saved him with his egg if he wanted to. Had the opportunity. Might do it onto Arteezy here in a moment. No, we'll just be using it on himself. There's the attack speed coming from Huskar. Gets stunned though. It's going to be close. The egg gets off, and the stun ray to follow. That was a huge egg as Bryle still pretty healthy. Getting low on HP now, and finally the right clicks will suffice. Spectre comes back in. Thinking better about it though. Arteezy very low. Is he going to take down? He does. Kezu comes in with a flip stomp as well. Skeeter applying some more pressure as Phoenix will finally die. This would have been a rout in favor of Crazy, but still looking very good regardless, even after the amazing egg. A 4 for 1.
The egg had 1
And the hoof
HP.
stomp
It
will
might be 5
continue
for 1. It is.
into an arrow. Terrific team fight for Crazy. They're giving the kill to Spectre, it looks like.
I do believe he died first,
that's
right?
true.
Am I? I think so.
Hate the Remnant.
Oh, like getting
Into a
Kezu,
hook
he's
shot.
far in front.
He is almost alone. AOI is here, but not a whole lot of mana. And actually going to use Stampede. Brile coming in now. And the chase will continue. Looks like AOI will finally go down to the Void Spirit, and Crit will die in turn. So it's going to be a 1 for 1.
Do they not have a Mind Breaker? Are you just making things up?
Oh, hook shot comes in a little bit late as the Aegis has already been picked up, along with the cheese, in fact. Crit getting off a Sunray, has the egg, will use it, but will not eat anybody. Nobody's really side of EG. The egg will go down, and that is a huge loss for EG. As they are now on the run, Fly will attempt to TP out, will be successful. Boba looks to be the second to die, but it could have been a lot worse for EG, I feel. So this is maybe better than expected after the Aegis was already taken.
Yeah, they got the Aegis again, but they're starting to really lose economy. That's another 3k gold going to a Crazy. They're now 10k up. So Arteezy can't do it alone, and somebody needs to step up. And this is an ambitious but big item from Crit.
Crit. Oh, arrow
that's a
will not connect.
way
A
whiffed
little bit
arrow.
off there. He's going to
Oh,
jump
this
in.
could be really bad.
They're going to find the Oracle right off the bat, so no save. But here's the egg. Can they stop the attacking? No, not even close. The egg goes down easily. Now EG debating whether they want to stay in this fight or not. Bulba has pretty much no spells to work with, so it's a 3v4. Hoof Stomp connects onto Voice Spirit. We're going to have a buyback onto Bulba, but it's too late. Double kill for Skeeter. Brown in the meantime, going ham onto Arteezy. A triple kill for Skeeter. Double buyback, in fact, from EG, but really to no avail, as nothing will come of it. And this game is just snowballing way in favor of Crazy right now.
The moment Oracle died in the backline,
There,
oh, it's
GG.
actually GG. The moment Oracle died in the backline and Crit was diving back on the Phoenix, I thought he was going to place an egg on the high ground, and that fight could have been really good.
I think, yeah, EG's got this.
I mean, it just comes down to the Alk, right? Does he get ahead? Is he far enough ahead? But to your point,
And can you gain? Like, there's no way Shaker and Nature's Prophet get a kill down here. Oh, they ever get
Lane,
it?
we're going to have a gank onto Brile. It is the 3 Spirit. Looks like Void Spirit will be teamed up by his brother Earth Spirit, and they hate Ember. The lore implications. What does this mean? Brile will live, though. Just barely. Now there's TP support coming in the form of Enchantress, but a nice pick off from Crit. Like, Void Spirit would probably have to be the off lane to get a... Or maybe even Ember safe lane for Storm to be in the
Brile's
game. As he's going to get
toast.
destroyed.
Brile is having none of it. Have arrows, wards on both sides of the river. I don't know why.
There you go,
that
continuing the
arrows.
pressure.
Okay, good damage.
Doesn't look like he's going to go any further, though, as he's trying to get low. Here come the remnants. Oh, nice dodge, Ryoya. Oh, but more incoming. Ryoya has to pop his pulse again. It looks like he might feed to Brile.
It is really tough time. So he needs to have his teammates bring him back in the game with Iron Shell. And they're trying to do just that in mid.
And they're
We'll
going to jump
get
on
Kezu
top
here,
of
maybe.
Ryoya. Is crazy, but he's super healthy. Boba's taking most of the Omni Slash, but it gets transferred to Fly, who might get spun down there
Kezu got out.
very shortly. As Boba on the way out as well. Very low HP. Looks like he'll die one way or the other. And it ends up being a 2 for nothing in favor of Crazy. Now AUI,
If it gave just a little bit, if players would still do it.
Five
It gave like
gold.
50 gold.
you'd ask the enemy team, hey, could you give me 5 gold, please? Please, I need it.
Oh, mid lane
Mid
Skitter.
lane initiation. Juggernaut is silenced and
big
taken
kill.
out in a very quick succession.
I just don't see it.
They're going to jump in onto Jug again,
he's
and it's enough. The silence is beautiful. The layering, amazing. Another silence coming in the form of Phantom Embrace. Oh, it looks like Crit will get blocked off just a little bit. It's attempting
He's
to run
fine
away.
for
They're going to
now.
get the vision with Sprout. And now Ryoya doing the brunt of the damages. Crit will live to see another day
Kezu's
thanks to that
stuck.
roll. Kezu getting initiated on. We see Echo Slam onto a couple heroes. Looks like Fly will take most of that damage, though. So it's a 2 for 1 as EG now on the run. As Ryoya goes back into... I mean,
that's pretty good, actually.
oh, he's actually coming back in. With the Crit coming back in as well. That's a lot of damage being applied. And even the illusion from Darkseer doing a little... it's poking. Well, to this fight, Synderen is mid lane first.
Okay.
Enchantress will be taken out, and Soulbind in the top lane now. It's going to be a double concoction. No, The Yules, beautifully played. Not going to get the double concoction after all. A vacuum into the wall. Only going to connect on one, but there's the Echo Slam onto 2 heroes. The silence to follow. Looks like Arteezy might be wanting to get out of here, as Bulba will take the Omni Slash for his team. But it's okay. He's not worth that much.
So even in a terrible game, you can get a high impact.
Oh, no. Moon blocked himself in. I was about to compliment him, and then he did that. As the jump in now from Ryoya, Mumiata can only watch in horror as his teammates are getting... Well, never mind. His teammates have come to help now. Ryoya now on the run. Ensnare from the Searing Chains. Do they have enough damage to actually take him out? He gets the stun, and here comes Alchemist in the meantime. Looks like the concoction will be enough to take out the Nature's Prophet. So it's a 1-for-1.
Oh, he's so fast,
I believe was dead before that. Skeeter now on the run. Manta style intel.
840 move speed with Surge.
Nice Searing Chains onto 2. As I believe
Bonkers, man.
that EG will now attempt to run away, because Alchemist has absolutely no mana to speak of. Buyback onto the Nature's Prophet, so he's going to be here very shortly. There's Searing Chains onto 2. Vacuum to try to help out, but not a whole lot of follow-up.
Oh, that's a good
doing
figure.
his best.
Sprout.
Soulbind onto 2 now to follow. See if they can get anything on top of that. Doesn't look like Arteezy will tumble along with Bulba. And EG just getting rolled over in this fight. Fissure from Moon Meander into the Enchant Totem.
And that will be the first real challenge, I think, for Crazy now. Will be, can they actually kill this guy now? Oh,
Kezu
is in trouble.
Probably dead. Gets off the
He's still
the
living.
mech and the hood. Very tanky boy.
Okay.
Gonna continue on. Moon Meander waiting with the Echo Slam. Has it available, but not going to use it. It's going to be a 1-for-1. I think EG will take that for sure, though. They're going to find a kill on Enchantress at the very least. They don't even bother. They assume his TP is up. Little do they know. But yeah, that's a very annoying hero to chase.
Alk. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. You talked about this combo. Buyback onto Enchantress. See if they go any further here. They know Echo Slam is down. They're going to take out Moon Meander first regardless, though. There's the wall. Only gets 1 hero, but it is the Juggernaut. That's the most important one to get. Alchemist. The Inkswell not going to do a whole lot here. Ember Spirit using himself. Actually, I believe that was Ryoya doing that. They're going to be able to clean him up as a result. The chain stuns are there. 3 dead for Crazy, as Kezu looks to be next on the list. Gets stunned out. Do they have another one? They do very shortly in the Aether Remnant. And I do believe they're going to find this kill eventually, as the chase onto AUI is there as well. Although Kezu, they're going to keep stunning him. This is the the best attempt of a TP I've ever seen.
I honestly don't even think Rapier dropping from Roche at some point would be too ridiculous.
I know, nothing's too ridiculous anymore. Moon Meander is going to jump in, gets the Echo Slam. Fissure's kind of on the wrong side, though. They might have to apply all the pressure to Bulba. They will take out Grimstroke. Bulba to follow. 2 for nothing. Both do have buyback if they want to continue on. Ryoya. Arteezy wants to go in. He's just going to spin. Oh, he gets silenced
at the same time.
Very nice timing. This is the Aegis, though. Not sure if they want to commit any further. Very fast take out of the Aegis. He's going to attempt to TP out, and with no Basher, will be successful.
That's
Crit,
a dead edge, though.
Finds the Enchantress. Sentry is there. Concoction will connect. And AUI is blocked by his teammate. Tip.
There's so much that can happen. I don't really have a strong favorite for late game.
That is Bulba's strategy. Make your enemy team as strong as possible so you can get an illusion of them. Earthshaker taken out before he can use any spell. Ember Spirit silenced for now. Impetus dealing heavy damage to crit, as Arteezy will chase Skeeter all by his lonesome. Will come back into the general fight as Bryal, very low on HP, gets the Yules off. Do they have anything? Yes, Aether Remnant.
Kind of needs to set up, but he's also very weak defensively.
Crit rolls in. AUI silence. Bulba dealing massive damage with that Ion Shell. They're going to give up on the kill entirely as Fly again drops to his death. He's going to buy back immediately, but there's the root, there's the sheep. Bulba is donezo. He does have buyback, but no wall for another 96 seconds. See if he expends it or not. Crit stuck in kind of a corner right now. Ryoya comes in. Only has 1 ult charge right now. Poor Arteezy stuck in the trees. Does have quelling, but he has to put it back in from his backpack, so it's still on cooldown. Taking heavy damage. There's a buyback onto Bulba. The Omni Slash completely onto Arteezy. A huge kill coming in for Crazy. 70 seconds on the deck, and Bulba, again, no wall. All you can do is surge your teammates away. And obviously, we talked about the Wombo combos. There's Darkseer surging in Arteezy. Kezu inside the trees. Gonna initiate with that newly picked up Abyssal Blade. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple heroes. Soulbind onto 2. That's a double Yules. Omni Slash on top now. 2 for nothing in favor of EG as Cricket's taken out in quick succession now. Crazy. Continuing this attempt is buyback onto Earth Spirit. As it looks like this fight is turning in favor of EG quite heavily. AUI now on the run. So the lone survivor will be the Ember Spirit. Yeah, very true.
There's many options here. Moon Meander.
Moon Meander with
they missed the
spider
silence.
legs coming up the cliff. Oh, there's the Soulbind onto 2. Can they follow this up with anything? Defensive Yules by Ember Spirit. There's the roll-in. Ember Spirit taking massive amounts of damage. Has to pop the BKB. Gets the steering chains off as well. The Sleight of Fist. Omni Slash doing a lot of damage. Not able to take out Bulba, but Fly, as usual, will be the first death in the fight. It was very unlucky on his part, actually, with that Omni Slash.
I think he's going to give it to Grim.
I think there's more to it, man.
Oh, Shaker again. Moon Meander's totally out of position here.
All right, who does he give it to?
Wait, what was even the hope there? What were they hoping for? They've
They're
two
just
dead
feeding
heroes.
now.
Dude, that is...
They actually going for the win or just the tower in the mid racks? Because they can't go for megas, that's for sure.
keeps going.
Yeah.
He's trying to force a buyback from Jugger. It's not there, though.
It absolutely is not there. Soulbind does come off as Fly dies yet again.
Moon Meander.
But for the betterment of his team, double Yules. Moon Meander very low. Looks like the spray will not be enough to kill him. He can come back with Echo Slam as well.
This is a pretty admirable defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Juggernaut's up in 10 seconds, so I think EG needs to be on the run now without their Grimstroke. And Aegis, again, has to be relatively soon. It's going to pop. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple of heroes. Buyback onto Fly. Darkseer not able to get off any spells. Ryoya has another charge to expend if he really wants to get out of dodge, but they're going to use all their buybacks that they can just to finish this game if they can win this fight, which they probably will. The Omni Slash on 2 heroes. It's mostly on the Alchemist, but a crit, beautiful Ghost Scepter, tanking a lot of that damage, or mitigating, I should say. Here comes Ryoya. Massive damage. Triple kill for Arteezy as the buybacks galore come out for Crazy, but they know Juggernaut didn't have buyback last time. In all likelihood, does not have it now.
Yep.
Up, Searing Chains. Not enough, as Bryle might be taken out here. Do they have a stun? BKB is popped. Looks like he'll be safe for now.
Cooldown. That would have been a kill, probably. But it's still really bad news. Alchemist has ult in 15. And they still have a creep wave. I think AUI is trying his best to get rid of the creeps here. Just buying time, running in. Sprout is delaying.
Very slowly attacking the Ancient.
Crit is going to remove
has his
trees
ult
with
available.
the silence.
Juggernaut, again, 50 seconds on the deck. Bulba, no wall to speak of. Ryoya just creating as much space as he can. BKB's popped galore, and looks like they're going to be able to take out the Ancient eventually. But the Sprout being very annoying. Oh, the backdoor protection, but they're actually going to go through it.
It was almost enough.
EG win the series 3-1. All right, I'm so confused. Was the Aghanims at base the whole time? I have to look at his inventory.
I didn't see anybody get it.